Welcome to episode number 29 of this Minnesota Twins MLB The Show 20 Custom Franchise Series. And today I'm obviously playing my Minnesota Twins MLB The Show 20 Custom Franchise. Like I said, 15 seconds ago, and like it says in the title, and like it said 20 seconds ago. It's episode number 29, and like it says in the title, and like it said 20 seconds ago, it's episode number 29 of this Minnesota Twins MLB The Show 20 Custom Franchise Series. As it's the last game of the regular season because of the title. The title of this video should be last game of the season, but it's the last game of the regular season. But we still made the playoffs, so it's the last game of the regular season, like I said. We still have at least 3 more games because the division series is a best of 5. So at least have 3 more games after this. Hopefully it's more than 3 games though. But yeah, we won the division. And if you guys remember, I know this might be literally then I started the 2021 season, I believe it is, here in MLB The Show 20. I believe I started the 2021 season here in this franchise like 2 years ago. But we started the season not that good. And the Indians, yes, it's still MLB The Show 20 because, like I said in previous videos, here on MLB The Show 20 for Road to the Show, franchise, whatever, that you cannot port any franchises or Road to the Shows from MLB The Show 20 to any, or you cannot port any franchises or Road to the Shows from MLB The Show 20 to any later versions of the game. So I have to continue all my franchises and Road to the Shows here in MLB The Show 20 in MLB The Show 20. I have to continue all my series here in MLB The Show 20 in MLB The Show 20 because, like I said, you cannot port anything from MLB The Show 20 to any later version, or you cannot port anything from MLB The Show 20 to any later versions of the game. But yeah, we won the division. We started. I mean, I'm not saying we started really bad. We didn't start like the Reds did during this past season, or we didn't start like the Reds did in just like a few months ago when the real life 2022 season started. We didn't start that bad, but we didn't start good or well or whatever. And we were, I think, at one point 12 or 13 games behind Cleveland. Yes, we were at one point 12 or 13 games behind Cleveland. It was something like that. And like I said, we were at one point 12 or 13 games behind Cleveland. But we come back after being, like I said, down at 12 it was like 12 or 13 games. It was around the All-Star break. I think we were down like 12 games or something. And now we won the division. We clinched the division and the best record in the AL. And right now we're up 6 games on Cleveland. And regardless if we finish regardless of if we're only 5 games up, 6 games up, or 7 games up on Cleveland, we already won the division. So we'll finish 5, 6, or 7 games up on Cleveland, but I don't really care. I don't care if it's 1 or 20, as long as it's more than the other team. So, yeah. So, Cleveland did clinch a playoff spot. They clinched a wild card spot. We're 104 and 57. They're 98 and 63. They're 6 games behind us. Obviously, only with 1 game left, so we already clinched the division. We're going to go through the entire lead here really quickly before we get into the game against the Yankees here in the last game of the regular season. The Red Sox won the AL East. The Yankees, who are about to play, have clinched the wild card spot, and because we have the best record in the AL, there's a possibility this could be the last game of the regular season against the Yankees. Could be an ALDS preview. But yeah, the Red Sox won the AL East, with the Yankees clinched one of the 2 wild card spots. Twins won the Central and had the best record in the AL. Indians clinched the other wild card spot. And the Indians are on the top wildcard spot, so the AL wildcard game will be the Yankees and Indians. Then over in the AL West, only 1 team made it, but it's still the 5 teams that made the playoffs. 3 division winners and 2 wildcard teams that play a 1-game wildcard playoff. So only 1 team made it from the AL West, and that 1 team is the Oakland A's. They went 161 so far, obviously there's still 1 game left. But yeah, they clinched the division, so it would be the A's and Red Sox in the 1 ALDS with the Twins playing the Yankees or the Indians in the other ALDS. And then, like I said, Indians and Yankees playing in 2 wildcard, 2 wildcard teams. Astros 2 games back, but only with 1 game left. So unfortunately, they're eliminated. That's weird. That's really weird to see the Astros not make the playoffs. But over in the NL now, the NL East, the Mets won that division. The NL Central, the Cubs won that division, and then the Dodgers, per usual, won that NL West and had the best record in the NL. So the Dodgers will play the winner of the wildcard game, while it'll be the Cubs and Mets in the other NLDS. And then, like I said, the Dodgers will play the winner of the wildcard game in the other NLDS. And right now, the Rockies have clinched that top wildcard spot. And the only playoff spot that has not been determined yet, throughout the 10 spots in the whole MLB, 5 from the AL, 5 from the NL. All 5 from the AL have been determined. 4 of the 5 in the NL have been determined. The only one that hasn't been determined is the second and final wildcard spot in the National League. You have the Braves and Nationals both 89 and 72 with 1 game left, and it'll be up to those 2 teams. So it'll be the Rockies and the Braves, or the Rockies and Nationals. But either way, it'll be the Braves or Nationals at the Rockies, because the Rockies will host the NL wildcard game. They will host the Braves or the Nationals. The Nationals have lost 5 straight, and they're 2-8 in their last 10, while the Braves have won 2 straight, and they're 4-6 in the last. As the Braves have won 2 straight, and they're 4-6 in their last 10. Now, like I said, the Nationals have lost 5 straight, and they're 2-8 in their last 10. Rockies, on the other hand, have won 5 straight, and they're 8-2 in their last 10. The opposite of the Nationals. But yeah, yeah. So there's the playoff pictures, all that good stuff. Yeah. So and you can see the first 2 games of the series against the Yankees, we won both games, 4-3 and then 5-4. And now we're playing the last game of the regular season here on Sunday, September 26th. 2021, the Twins in this custom franchise with these custom players have won 2 straight World Series. Started the series in MLB Show 19, won the World Series in 2019 and 2020. Beat the Dodgers, I believe, in Game 7 in 2019. Beat the Reds in Game 6, I believe, in 2020. Now we're trying to three-peat. You know, we are a World Series contender going for that three-peat. Or trying for that three-peat. Last game of the regular season is at 1:10 p.m. Central Time. By the way, for all the home games I film on camera in this series, if you don't know this, for all the home games I play on camera in this series, I play the games. Like I said, for all the home games I play on camera in this series, I play them at the Herbert H. Humphrey Metrodome instead of Target Field. And the Herbert H. Humphrey Metrodome was was the home of the Minnesota Twins for like 20 years. I think it was from 1960. No, it was from 1982. It was a second home of the Minnesota Twins, because right now they had 3 stadiums for the Minnesota Twins. When they were the Washington Senators, then they came over to Minnesota Twins, Twin Cities, St. Paul, and Minneapolis. That's what they're named after, if you don't know that. But what I'm trying to say here is they had 3 stadiums. They have some Met Stadium, I think from 1961 to 1981, I believe. It was in 1982 they moved to the Metrodome and played there until 2009. So 1982 to 2009, and then also 2010 to today they play at Target Field. But like I said, all the home games I play on camera in this series, I play at the Herbert H. Humphrey Metrodome, and that'll be the same thing for the playoffs. That means this game will be at the Metrodome or at the play, and obviously game 1 of the ALDS, because obviously we'll have home ice advantage, or excuse me, home field advantage, not home ice advantage. We're not playing hockey, but yeah, for this game will be played at the Metrodome along with game 1 of the ALDS. That will be, so this game we're at the play and the game 1 of the ALDS will both be at the Metrodome, because obviously the next episode of the series will be game 1 of the ALDS. It'll be the first playoff game, which will be game 1 of the ALDS, against the Yankees possibly, or the Indians. We also play the Yankees here in the last game of the regular season, 2:10 Eastern, 1:10 Central. Let's get it. Play full game, both controllers per usual. That will be the same. Like, even in the playoffs, I will still use both controllers. And like I said, I will still play the home games for the Twins at the Metrodome that I film on camera. That is so for this game will be at the Metrodome with both controllers, and same thing for game 1 of the ALDS. So yeah, Yankees 90 and 71. We're 104 and 57. Yeah, home uniforms for us, away uniforms for the Yankees. And obviously it says Target Field, but we're going to go over to Plastic Stadiums, go over to Herbert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Holds 46,564, opened in 1982. Presentation broadcast theme style of show theme quick counts on. Obviously it's a dome, so no cloud cover or anything. Our starting pitcher will be Babe Ruth. One last tune-up before the playoffs, and their starting pitcher will be Luis Severino. And you might be thinking, yeah, that's Babe Ruth and the Yankees. When I created these characters, I know this might sound a little weird. When I created these characters, they replaced the real life Twins players. In this case, Babe Ruth probably replaced Jose Barrios. I think he did. That's when Barrios was still on the Twins. But when I traded Babe Ruth, he replaced Jose Barrios on the Twins, but also had to put Babe Ruth, the duplicate of Babe Ruth, in the free agent pool, so any other team to pick up Babe Ruth. And if they did, in this case the Yankees did, our Babe Ruth would stay on the Twins. But in this case, you have a Babe Ruth now on two different teams, the Yankees and Twins. But it'll be Luis Severino for the Yankees, Babe Ruth for the Twins. Lefty versus righty, 99 versus 94. Babe Ruth's the 99, Severino's the 94. And this team also has Trevor Bauer. Gotta think about that because remember, I'm not playing in the ALDS. This could be, quite frankly, an ALDS preview, maybe. Because I've seen the ALDS, so they're playing these Yankees or the Indians. But yeah, and I'm just going to leave the lineup as it is. Our bench players, yeah, Mitch Garver and Logan Forsythe are on the team right now because of September call-ups, and you have 26-man roster, or 26, I believe, and you have to, I believe, oh no, I think you have a 26-man roster, I believe, and you have to, I think, call up, I think you have to bring it up to like 28. I think it's 28 men or 29 men. You have to do it by September 1st. So I think they call up Mitch Garver, Logan Forsythe, and like one pitcher for the bullpen. But obviously those three players will be sent back down for the playoffs because the players that are called up for September call-ups aren't eligible for the playoffs. And the Yankees also have Vinny J, Jack Thornton, and Snake Biter. And obviously our Snake Biter, Jack Thornton, and Vinny J are all in the lineup, but the Yankees also have Vinny J, Jack Thornton, and Snake Biter as well, and Babe Ruth. Obviously, Babe Ruth's a pitcher. But yeah, let's get into the day on the play-by-play for this game, and Matt Vasgersian is not turned down at all. Let's get into the regular season finale, Yankees at Twins at the Metrodome right now. A few of the coaches noticed that Aaron Judge showed some signs of fatigue in his last performance. He could probably use a day off. I'm still going to play him. His energy's pretty low, but I'm still going to play him. Why not? Just play him. Whatever, I don't care. We're going for the sweep, obviously, regardless of if we win or lose this game. And then for the Yankees, we already won the AL Central and clinched the best record in the AL, and the Yankees already clinched that second wildcard spot. We are live and on the air for another edition of baseball here on the show, as we have a matchup for you this afternoon. Like I said, we have a matchup for you this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Minnesota Twins. It's the regular season finale here on the show, and it comes your way next. Here we go, regular season finale here on the show. Babe Ruth is on the mound for the Twins. One last tune-up before the playoffs. 32 starts here in the season, 21-7 record, 2.37 ERA. 205 and 1/3 innings pitched, 169 hits, 1.04 WHIP, 45 walks, and 191 strikeouts. Last tune-up for all these players before the playoffs because the Twins will be playing the winner of the wildcard game, and the wildcard game is between the Yankees and the Indians, so this could be an ALDS preview like I've been saying. Here's the Yankees, Vinny J batting 286, leading it off for the Bombers. Full count, the Vinny J's are on your way here at the Metrodome. Full count. Round ball, diamond stomp on the other Vinny J. You can't make this up. One down. As Vinny J grounded out to Vinny J. One down. What a play. As the Yankees Vinny J grounded to the right side, and the Twins Vinny J dives to his right. Fields it cleanly, throws a Babe Ruth at first, and gets out the Yankees Vinny J. One down. And here's the Yankees DH. Salvatore Tejio, or I don't know who that even is. He's been 298, the DH for the Yankees. Popped up near the bullpen and foul ground. Vinny J on a torch on the bullpen mound, and he makes the catch. What a catch by Vinny J over the shoulder on the bullpen mound. 2 down. And here's the starting lineup for the New York Yankees here in the regular season finale. Vinny J, Salvador Churlio, Jack Thornton, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Gleyber Torres, Gary Sanchez, Miguel Andujar, and Snake Biter. But my goodness, Vinny J with a diving stomp and then an over-the-shoulder catch on the bullpen mound. 2 down now for the Yankees, Jack Thornton. 3-2. Ground ball to Luke. Throw to first is low at pitch by Vinny. Throw to first is low at pitch by Vinny J. 1-2-3 to the Yankees. Twins coming to the bat. Twins, or 1-2-3 to the Yankees. Twins coming to the bat. No score here in the show. Oh, sorry, I skipped Luis Severino's stats. I didn't mean to, but I think I'm pretty sure he had like a 12-10 record and stuff, but I forgot they were gonna show his stats. Here's Lute batting 307, 1-1. Popped up to the Yankees, Vinny J. By the foul line, by first base. He's got it, 1 down, and Lute pops out. And here's the starting lineup for the Minnesota Twins. Luke, Matthew, Jack Thornton, Star Forcer, Babe Ruth Jr., the DH, Mr. Casey, Vinny J, Arnie Pullman, and Snake Biter. They lead the lead in stolen bases. We do have some spears. Matthew batting 316. Fly ball hit hard, but foul into the seats down the right field line. 2-2. Line drive, but right there is Aaron Judge. 2 down. Now, Jack Thornton was up with the 2020 AL home run champion. I think that's it. He's been 306, 1-1. Ground ball right, I believe that's Torres. In and over. Both teams go 1-2-3 in the first. We head to the second here at the Metrodome. No, we head to the second here at the Metrodome. No score. Here we go, top two. Here's number 99, the right fielder Aaron Judge. Batting 293, last tune-up before the regular season. Fly ball hit deep right center field. Long run for the right fielder Matthew, and he's got it. Over the shoulder on the run in right center, 1 down. And here's the Twins defense. Star Forcer, Snake Biter, and Matthew in the outfield. Vinny J, Luke, Jack Thornton, and Audie Pullman in the infield, and Mr. KC behind the plate. 989 fielding percentage for the Twins. It's 5th in the AL. So I just said he has a 989 fielding percentage, 5th in the AL. Here's Stanton, 35 home runs, 10th in the AL in that category. Ground ball, Vinny J, the only guy on the right side of the infield. The shift was on to the left. It's a 3 unassisted ground ball, 2 down. As the first 8 batters of the game between the two teams not on base. Here's Gleyber Torres batting 303, 1-1. Ground ball to Luke. Another low throw, picked by Vinny J again. Middle of 2, the score is still 0-0. The first 9 batters of the game between the two teams have down and out. Here's Star Forcer batting 271, full count. Fly ball, left center. Over to his right is the Snake Biter, the Yankee Snake Biter, and he's got it, 1 down. And here is the Yankees defense. Giancarlo Stanton, Snake Biter, and Aaron Judge in the outfield. Vinny J, Gleyber Torres, Jack Thornton, and Miguel Andujar in the infield, and Jerry Sanchez behind the plate, who won a Gold Glove last year. 990 fielding percentage for the Yankees. That's 4th in the AL. So that's 1 point off for the Twins. 313 average for Babe Ruth Jr. That's 6th in the AL. He also has 46 home runs. Ground ball, Andujar. And the inning is over. Excuse me, that's 2 outs, not 3 outs. But that was a good stretch by Vinny J to keep his foot on the bat. 2 down for Mr. Casey batting 311. 1-1. Ground ball, Jack Thornton's got it. And he throws out the Twins' Mr. Casey. We did the third. No score after 2. Here we go. We have a double no-hitters. There are only 2 innings. Here's Jerry Sanchez down 253 against Babe Ruth. Foul ball 1-2 to the Yankees catcher, who, like I said, did win a Gold Glove last year. 1-2. Ground ball. Luke behind center. Shift was on. Throws to Vinny J. Got Sanchez, 1 down for... I don't know who's up next. Like I said, the Twins are known for the sweep to end the season and the regular season, but both these teams will make the playoffs. Here's Andujar. Fly ball on the line. Matthew near the warning track. He's got it. Just shy of the warning track. 2 down. And that's start the day, and there's what? 14 on to start the day between the two teams. Here's Snake Biter. Batting 279. Foul ball 1-2 to the Yankees Snake Biter. And Babe Ruth is a 4-seam fastball, a palm ball, and a slurve, by the way. 1-2 to snake biter. Ground ball back to Babe Ruth. Throw to first is in time. And to start this game, we have what? 18 up, 18 down. No, double no hitter or double perfect games of 3 innings of play, no score. Here we have double perfect game. Here, they're 3 innings, or they're 2 1/3, or 2.5 innings. 1-1. Fly ball, it's hit well. Left center, snake biter's over. And he's got it on the run in right center. 1 down. That's now, start the game. Correction, it's a 15 up, 15 down. Now it's 15 up, 16 down to start the game. So perfect, or double perfect game. They're 2 1/3 innings. Ground ball on the line, 2-2. It's picked up by the ball boy on the line. Here we go, 2-2 pitch to Andy Pullman, snake biter on deck. Ground ball, charging is Torres. He's got to hurry, and he's still down it by 15 feet, 2 down. Now it's 17 up, 17 down to start the game. Double perfect game. So far, here's the twin snake biter, been 285. 1-1. Fly ball on the line, he T-boned it, but it's well foul into the fans, or into the stands. 2-2, or 1-2. Hit hard! Hit far! Back is the other snake biter at the wall! Does he have room? He does! As the twin snake biter, David Aride, and the Yankee snake biter catches it at the wall. Double perfect game to 3 innings of play, no score. As a twin snake biter hit that probably 2 feet shy of a home run. It was caught by the Yankee snake biter at the wall. Here's the Yankees Vinny J. Ground ball looped, and this is insane. Through 3 innings, no base runners for either side. 1 down here in the 4th. Salvatore Trujillo. 1-1. Hit hard! That's a first base runner for either team, and it comes here in the 4th inning. Throw it at first, that was actually pretty close. The over the 9-3 put out was Matthew, and he almost got it. 1 down. Or excuse me, 1 on, 1 out for Jack Thornton. Ground line drive past Vinny J. 2 on, 1 out now for the Bombers. Looking to strike first here in this regular season finale. Now it's Judge. 0 for 1 in the game. Hit hard, watch out, foul ball. 1-2, 2 on, 1 out. Line or gravel right to Vinny J. 2nd 1, first. Low throw by Jack Thornton, but it's picked by Vinny J. 2 hits and 1 left for New York. Middle of 4, the score is still 0-0. Here we go, here's Luke, 0 for 1. Little jam shot, Vinny J will feel it. Throw to Severino, fires in the bed! And he got him by an eyelash. As there's a foot race between Luke and Severino. Severino won it by a hair. 2-1 to Matthew, 0 for 1. Twins don't have a base runner yet. Foul ball, 2-2. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. Here we have 2-2. Fly ball, or lines are coming in, snake biter, and he will make the catch at knee level. 2 down as stinking fast, the snake biter's got it. There's Jack Thornton, the twins, Jack Thornton. No hits and no base runners for Minnesota. Ground ball at the middle, flat down by Torres, throw to first, he didn't Jeter jump throw it. First inning, first base runner for Minnesota. Runner's going! Sanchez! And he is out! As there was a short hop by Sanchez, but it was a... yeah, Sanchez's throw, 1 hop, the shortstop who was covering center base, Jack Thornton, but he applies the tag, no score after 4. Back here at the Metrodome, top 5 is Giancarlo Stanton. Snapped his bat, past Babe Ruth, charging his loot. Shift was on, but he's still not Giancarlo Stanton, 1 down. And now Torres. 3-1. Ground ball, loot. And I don't know why I dove for that. Throw to first is not on time. Single for Torres. Two one. Ground ball almost hit the runner. He had to jump over it. 2 on 1 out now for New York again. Here we go, 2 on 1 out now for Annular, who is homer in the series. Ground ball should be 2. Lute, Jack Thornton, Benny J, double play. Another one. Halfway home here at the Metrodome. The score is still the Yankees 0 and the Twins 0 here on the show. Didn't miss anything. Bottom 5 here, Snake or Star Forcer, the cleanup man for Minnesota. 1-1. Ground ball. Jack Thornton's got it. It's a tough play. Jeter jump throw way too late. Good pick by the Yankees' Vinny J. But infield single. And here's Babe Ruth Jr. He's been 312 on the year. Runner's going again. Hit and run. And it's past the diamond third baseman. Runner first will stop at second though. 2 on 1 out now for Minnesota. Now Mr. Casey 0 for 1 in the game, 0 for 3 in the series. 3-1 hitters count. And that is low ball 4 and the bases are loaded. As he just missed with the fastball. 2 on, nobody out. 2 on, nobody out. 1-1 pitch to Vinny J. Ground ball should be 2. They're going home with it. He got him there and throw to first safe. So it's a fielder's choice with the runner being cut down at the plate. It's a 3-2 fielder's choice. Bases loaded and 1 out now for Artie Pullman. Bases loaded still with 1 out now after the fielder's choice at home. Line drive is going to be caught by Judge. Runner third standing. Throw to the plate. It's on line but not in time. And it's throw by Judge was on line but not in time. Sack fly and RBI for Artie Pullman. And it's 1-0 Twins. 2 on, 2 out for Snake Biter. 1-0 Minnesota in the 5th. Round or line drive speeder on a short hop by Torres. Throw to Jack Thornton at center base for the force, and the inning's over. 1 hit and 2 left for Minnesota. Way to the 6th. 1-0 Twins here at here. The score and the 5. The score is now 1-0 Twins here at the Metrodome. The Twins got 1. And now here comes Snake Biter for the Yankees Snake Biter. Then it's the top of the order. 1-2. Popped up behind the plate. Mr. Casey right on the Twins logo will make the catch. 1 down. 1 down now for the top of the order. Here's the Yankees Vinny J. Ground ball to Lute. Throw to the Twins. Vinny J's over his head and into the dugout. As that really was horrific. That turned from a routine play to an error. As Lute ground ball was about a 3-hopper, took a few steps to his left and threw it over the head of the Twins Vinny J. And the Yankees Vinny J did second base. Runner sent it 1 out after the error as Lute threw it into the Yankees dugout. Here's the Yankees DH. Popped up. Shallow right center. Matthew on his horse. He is there. 2 down. 2 down now for, I believe, Aaron Judge. No, Jack Thornton. And then it's Aaron Judge. Hits the outfield to tie the game. And by the way, the Yankees dugout is the first base dugout here at the Metrodome, by the way. 1-1. Ground ball. Lute. This time will not overshoot Vinny J. And the inning's over. And the Lute error, or no, error by Lute does not come at the haunt. The Twins. Middle of 6. The score is still 1-0 Minnesota. Here we go. Bottom 6. Here's Lute. Still in Severino. He's only thrown 55 pitches. Ground ball to Torres. 1 down. Here's Matthew. Hit hard to Torres again. Back-to-back 4-3. Ground out 2 down quickly here in the 6th. And it's just getting a feeling of it's a 1-0 game right now, but it could end up staying a 1-0 game. Here's Jack Thornton, 1 for 2. 60th pitch coming from Severino. Ground ball hit hard, passed. A diamond third baseman 2-out single for Jack Thornton. And here comes Stark Forcer. Full count. It's 1-for-2 with a single. Runner at first will be in motion on the full count. Ground ball in front of the plate. Severino's there, and the inning is over. And the 6th, the score is still 1-0 Twins. Here's Aaron Judge. One swing and tie the game. Full count. Ground ball, just foul. Feet away from at least a double. Both teams have 4 hits, but the Twins have 1 run. It was on a sac fly by Andy Pullman in the 5th. Full count. Line drive, base hit for Judge. Going to be cut off, and it will be by Snake Biter, the Twin Snake Biter, and that'll be only a single for Aaron Judge. That's a tying run at first. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And they're selling him up Jace Fry in the Twins bullpen. And they're selling him up Mir Darrett in the Yankees bullpen. And 1-1 to Stanton. Stanton's bunting. You might never see this, but it's foul. 1-2. Only bunt here. No, he won't. Ground ball. Diamond is loose. It's off of him. And rolls to his right, but throw to first is not in time. Base hit, 2 on, 1 out now for Gleyber Torres. And 2 on, nobody out. He's bunting here, right to the third baseman. Andy Pullman throw to Vinny J in time, but the runners move up to second and third. Sora's decision will be a sacrifice 5-3, I'm pretty sure. And that's exactly what it is. Here's Sanchez, runners at second and third and 1 out. You might see him walk it. Sanchez get walked, and that's exactly what just happened. The Twins manager puts up the 4 fenders. Base loaded, 1 out now for Andujar, who's really slow. Double plays in order, force at any bases in order. Tying run 90 feet away. Ground ball should be 2. Steps on the base for 1. Throwing the first double play. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. In and over. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Still 1-0 Minnesota. So the Yankees got 2 hits, a sac bunt, a intentional walk, and a double play. Here's Babe Ruth Jr. Still in Severino. Bottom 7, excuse me, 1-0 Twins. Fly ball, deep left field, Stanton's bat. Over the shoulder, he's got it. 1 down here in the 7th. Here's Mr. Casey open one with a walk. Walk in the 5th. 70th pitch coming from Severino. Ground ball, Andujar. Throw to the Yankees, Vinny J is in time, and the Twins, Mr. Casey is retired, 2 down. There's Vinny J. Fly ball, right center. Over is Judge and Snake Biter. Snake Biter will call off Judge, in and over. We head to the 8th. The score is still 1-0 Twins here at the Metrodome. 9-1-2 due up for the Yankees here in the top of the 8th. And they're selling him up Corey Knebel too in the Twins bullpen. While Jace Fry will be ready and waiting. Only the 75th pitch coming from Babe Ruth. Fly ball right center. Matthews over. And the Yankees Snake Biter is retired. Now it's the top of the order, and the Yankees Vinny J. 1 down. Yankees have 5 runs to work with, down 1-0. 0 for 3 is Vinny J. Energy of Babe Ruth is in the yellow. Ground ball right to Babe Ruth. 2 down for, I believe, Gleyber Torres. Not Gleyber Torres, it's Salvatore Trujillo. Then it's Torres, I believe, or then it's Jack Thornton. 3-1 count, and that is on the bottom, or hit the bottom of the zone for strike 2, full count, with the corner infielders protecting the lines. 3-2. Ground ball loot, routine. And this one, he'll throw right to Vinny J's chest, not into the dugout. 1-2-3 to the Yankees. Middle of 8, it's still 1-0 Twins. Bottom 8, 1-0 Twins. Energy of Severino still in the green. He's only thrown 73 pitches. A little jam shot. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. And I believe that was Snake Biter. No, that was actually Andy Pullman of the sac fly earlier. Now it's Snake Biter. Then it's the top of the order and loot. Snake Biter 0 for 2. 1-1. Hit hard! Boss Watch by Vinny J. He's got to recover, and he does. Good recovery by Vinny J. 2 down. As that line drive hit the heel of his glove, recovers, or picks himself up, or finds the ball, picks the ball up, and throws the pitcher cover and 2 down. Severino, I mean, he's about to go through 8 innings, 1 earned run, but his team can't score anything. On offense, ground ball, base hit for Lute, or base hit for Lute, and the inning continues. Lute has some speed. Here's Matthew. 2-2 pitch. Energy of Severino's in the yellow. Runners going on the 2-2 pitch. Line jump just fouled by the Yankees relievers out there. 2-2. Ground ball. That's a base hit. Going first to third is Lute. Thrown to third by the Yankee snake biter is not in time. Back-to-back singles. Runners in the corners, 2 outs. And apparently that's a hitting streak for Matthew. 17-game hitting streak as he gets in his last at-bat probably. And here comes Amir Darrett, excuse me. Runners on base are responsible of Severino. Now Jace Fire ready and waiting. Corey Tenable is ready and waiting. The closer's not warming up. Mom is not. Our closer is Mom, and she's not warming up. So it looks like Tenable or Fry will come in the 9th for the save. I don't think they'll let Babe Ruth pitch in the 9th. Ground ball on the middle, base hit. Lute will score. Going first to third as the runner, and they'll throw to center with the batter going to center, and he's thrown out. But the run will score from third as the runner at third will score. The runner at first out over to third. Then the batter was thrown out at center base. But the Twins did a run as the run did score before the batter was tapped out at center base. Last chance for the Yankees in the 9th. 2-0 Twins after 8. Last chance for the Yankees. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. Here's Jack Thornton. It's Thornton, Judge, and Stanton. 3, 4, 5. And here comes, like I said, Mom, who's the Twins closer, is not warming up in the Twins bullpen. Corey Tenable, one of their Senate men, will come in and get the save. I don't think he's got a save all year. He's got 17 holds. He has a 2.50 ERA. We got him from Milwaukee like halfway through the year before the trade deadline. Jace Fry is still ready and waiting, and now they're starting to warm up our closer, Mom, who has, I would say, 75% energy just in case Tenable's out in here, goes south. Here's Jack Thornton, 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead for New York. Ground ball on the line. This should be a swing-in, but is it fair? That ball is foul. It is foul, okay. Okay, it is foul, as that ball I think was fair originally, but then it was foul. 1-2, Jack Thornton. Ground ball, Lute right to him. 1 down now for Aaron Judge. Here's Judge. Then Stanton, 1-1. Foul ball, laced foul, on your head. 1-2. 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Diamond is Jack Thornton. The Twins Jack Thornton. Base hit for Judge. And here comes Stanton representing. Timer at the plate now for Stanton. But double play would end the game. 1-2 to Stanton. Fly ball. That one's hit well. I don't think it's going to be caught as Matthew will play the carom off the batty. That went high off the batty. Coming around is Judge. Thrown to the plate is not in time. And it's an RBI triple for Giancarlo Stanton. And it's 2-1. His 3rd triple of the year. 2-1 now, and the time runs 90 feet away. As Judge went over, Judge, who is a runner at first, will score. RBI triple for Stanton, his 3rd triple of the year. And it's 2-1 with the time run 90 feet away. As Tenable gets it out, but then got a ground out, then a single, then a triple. 2-1 now. Now they're going to bring in the closer, Twins closer, Mom, to try and get the save. She's 48 for 52 on saves. 48 saves and 52 save opportunities. Infield in, time run 90 feet away. The runner at third is responsible for Tenable. Here we go. 1-1 to Torres. Time run 90 feet away, which is Stanton. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the curve. 1-2. 1-2. Ground ball. Runner will not score. And if he tried to score, he was going to be out. 4-3 ground out with the infield drawn in. 2 down now. Time run 90 feet away. for Sanchez. He gets out. Twins win if he did a single, infield single, an error, a wild pitch, a fastball would tie the game. 1-1 pitch. Mom did the save, and the Twins sweep the Yankees here in the last series of the season. 1-1. Popped up down the line. Will it stay in play? Can Matthew get there by the sidewall? He's got it, and the Twins win it 2-1. Here in the regular season finale, as the Twins sweep the Yankees here in the last series of the regular season, and now it's on to the playoffs for the Twins and for the Yankees. And the Twins will play the winner of the wild card game, which could be the Yankees. This game and this series could have been an ALDS preview, but also might not be, but it might be. As the Twins finish with 105 wins. As what a game. What a game. Mom gets a save. Babe Ruth gets the win. Luis Severino gets the loss, and Mom gets the save. As the Yankees got 1 in the 9. There was that RBI triple by Stanton. But the next guy, Torres, grounded out the loop with the infield drawn in, and the runner at third, which was Stanton, stayed put. And then the next guy, which was Sanchez, popped it up. It was in foul ground, basically right next to the sidewall and right next to the chair, or where the ball boy was sitting. The ball boy, you guys probably saw the ball boy was running away from, well, obviously running away because obviously you don't want to. That's what ball boys do because they're obviously in play, and if a ball comes over there and it's in this case, a pop up like that, obviously you don't want to get in the way. But it was caught by Matthew up against the sidewall and right next to the ball boy's chair. It was caught up against the sidewall, and it was caught also by the ball boy's chair, and it was also caught by the Yankees relievers down there. What a game. Twins win it 2-1. They got 1 in the 5th and 1 in the 8th. Well, the Yankees got 1 in the 9th and had the timer at third base and 1 out in the 9th. But Torres running out the loop with the infield in, and the runner at third, which is Stanton, stayed put, and then Sanchez, the next batter, fouled out to Matthew. And the Yankees, and then the next batter, Sanchez, fouled out to Matthew down the right field line. And Mom gets a save. Pitched 2/3 of an inning, got obviously a ground out and then a foul out. And obviously, if that runner at third did score, was going to tie the game, and that run would have been charged to Knebel. But he didn't score. As Knebel tentatively, I don't think he got a blown save. He didn't get a blown save. He was going for the save though, but unfortunately, he only got an out. He got an out or a ground out. Then he gave up a single. Then he gave up a triple, and then obviously the outfield closer for the Twins, Mom, came in and got a ground out and then a foul out to win the game. Our actual closer, Mom, got a ground out and then a foul out, and she got the last 2 outs of the game. So she got the last 2 outs of the game, so she got a 2-out save. As Jack Thornton had 3 singles and an RBI, Babe Ruth Jr. had a single and a run scored. Matthew had a single. Star Forcer had a single. Andy Pullman drove in the first run on a sac fly, and then Jack Thornton drove in the second run on an RBI single. And that RBI single by Jack Thornton, and that 1 run, which was on an RBI single by Jack Thornton in the bottom of the 8th, proves to be the difference. Because if they didn't do that assurance run in the 8th, this game would would still be playing if the Twins didn't do that insurance run in the 8th. We would still be playing if the Twins did that run in the 8th, but they did, and the Twins win it 2-1. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors for the Yankees. 2 runs and 7 hits, 1 error, which was by Luke for the Twins. As Babe Ruth gets the win, Luis Severino gets a loss, and Mom gets a save, a 2-out save. And yeah, now it's on to the playoffs for the Yankees and the Twins. The player of the game is Babe Ruth. Pitched 8 innings, 6 hits, no strikeouts, no earned runs, and 1 walk, which is intentional as Sanchez, I believe, Darius Sanchez. And Severino only up 6 hits. Both runs were charged, and the second run was scored after he left the game, but when he left the game, that runner that came around the score was on base when he left the game. So both runs were charged to Severino. 6 hits, no strikeouts, 2 earned runs, and a walk, while Moss pitched 2/3 of an inning, no hits, no strikeouts, no earned runs, and no walks, and no base runners. So obviously she got it, Torres the ground out, and then Sanchez the foul out. But yeah, this is most likely going to be my last video before I go to Minnesota, because I go to Minnesota tomorrow or later today, because this video could be done up on the day I go to Minnesota, which I go to Minnesota August 16th, which for me is tomorrow. But like I said, there's a possibility this video could be going up the day. There's a possibility this video could be going up the day I leave from Minnesota. But either way, this is most likely my last video before I go to Minnesota, and my first video after I did back from Minnesota, which will be in like I did back the 24th. So my first video or my next video will probably be August 25th or August 26th. Hopefully August 25th. Well, like I've been saying, my first video after I did back from Minnesota will probably be my first Madden 23 video, because Madden 23 officially comes out August 19th while I'm in Minnesota, and then I already pre-ordered it to come to my house. So, like I said, my first video after I did back from Minnesota will probably be my first Madden 23 video. So, I'll have a Face the Franchise series. In Madden 23, I'll have 4 series in Madden 23. Face the Franchise series, Career Mode series, a Franchise series, and a Fantasy Draft Franchise series. So I've had 4 series in Madden 22, and I'll have those 4, or I'll have the same 4 series in Madden 23. And my first Madden 23 video will most likely be, well, episode 1 of my Madden 23 Face the Franchise. But yeah, so my next video will probably be in like a week and a half. But so I'm going to Minnesota for 8 days. I'm going to a Twins game against the Royals on August 17th. It's a 12-10 game, so I'll be at Target Field in 2 days. Because right now it's 12:36 p.m. here on Monday, August 15th. The Twins game on Wednesday, August 17th, is at 12:10. So I'll be at Target Field in 48 hours. So yeah. And the next episode of this series, I'm not sure when it's going to be in real life. Hopefully it'll be like a month from now, maybe a little more than a month, maybe a little less than a month, or hopefully the next episode of a series will be a little more than or hopefully the next episode of a series will be about a month from now, maybe a little less than a month, maybe a little more, or a month. But either way, like I said, the next episode of a series will probably be, like I said, in about a month from now, and it will be it will obviously be game 1 of the ALDS against the Yankees, who we just played, or the Indians. Because we had the best record in the AL, so that means we're playing the winner of the wild card game. So, next episode of the series in this game will be the game 1 of the 2021 ALDS against the Yankees or the Indians. And regardless of who we play, game 1 will be at home, and like I said, I will play it at the Metrodome, at the Herbert H. Humphrey Metrodome. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And by the way, when Madden 23 comes out, it's not going to stop filming MLB The Show videos. I will continue to film MLB The Show. I will continue after Madden 23 comes out. Obviously, I will film Madden 23 videos, but also, or obviously, when I start playing Madden 23 after I get back from Minnesota, I will continue, or when I start filming Madden 23 videos after I get back from Minnesota, I will obviously film Madden 23 videos, but I will obviously film Madden 23 videos, but I will not stop filming NHL 22 videos. And I will not stop filming MLB The Show 20, 21, and 22 videos. So when Madden 23 comes out, obviously I will film Madden 23 videos, but also I will continue filming and posting, obviously, NHL 22 videos, and then MLB The Show 20, MLB The Show 21, and MLB The Show 22 videos. So just because a new game comes out doesn't mean that I just play that game for like 2 weeks, and then I finally get back to my other series. When Madden 23 comes out, when I start playing after I get back from Minnesota, I will continue. I will obviously film Madden 23 videos, but also, like I said, I will continue filming NHL 22 videos, and obviously I will also continue to film MLB The Show 20, 21, and 22 videos. So, obviously, it should be somewhere where like maybe like 2 or 3. It should be like 2 or 3 videos in a row. Like it should be like 2 or 3 straight days where I just post Madden 23 videos. But after those 2 or 3 days, and it might be like the first 2 days, like the August 25th and August 26th, I'll post maybe like a couple Madden 23 videos, and then after that I'll get back to NHL 22, and then obviously MLB The Show 20, 21, and 22. But yeah, so I will not ban it, because I think I've done this before. It was 3 or 4 years ago. Literally from like September to like April, I didn't post a single. This was like 4 years ago. I think it was like 2018 maybe. From like September to like April, I did not post a single MLB The Show video. But obviously this will not. But that was 4 years ago. But like I said, I went from like September to April without posting a single MLB The Show video. But obviously that will not happen this time. I know it might be somewhere where like 2 or 3 days straight I just post Madden 23 videos, but like I said, that probably will happen. But it's not like I'm gonna go like well, in this case, from September to April without posting an MLB The Show video. That will not happen. You have my word on that. I will continue to play all my series, even though Madden 23 comes out, like I said, on Friday, and I will probably be playing Madden 23 next Thursday. So, although I'll be playing Madden 23, which is a new game, I will continue to film NHL 22 videos and MLB The Show 20 videos, or even though Madden 23 is going to come out, and I'm going to start playing it most likely probably next Thursday, August 25th, I will still continue to, like I said, film NHL 22 videos, or film and post NHL 22 videos, and film and post MLB The Show 20, MLB The Show 21, and MLB The Show 22 videos as well. So yeah, it happens every year where, like even though the new game comes out, like in this case, I ask for a new NHL game for Christmas. Yeah, I do play the NHL more than my other games when I first get the game, but even then, I still play my other series. So that will happen this time as well. Where although I'll start playing Madden 23, which is a new game, I will also continue to play my other series in MLB The Show 20, 21, and 22, and my 3 series in NHL 22. I'll see you on the other side. So yeah, so stay tuned for all my other videos on this channel. Obviously, my next video on this channel will most likely be my first Madden 23 video, and it will most likely go up probably in like a week and a half. So it'll be about a week and a half hiatus here on this channel because I'm going to Minnesota. But check out my Vinny J channel because there will be vlogs over there on that Vinny J channel. I will edit them and post them after I get back from Minnesota. But still, stay tuned. I will have vlogs from Minnesota and probably a vlog from the Twins game too. On my Vinny J channel, which is my vlog channel, and that will be on the side on the top right corner. So the last episode of this series and my Vinny J channel, which is my vlog channel, both those things will be on the sky in the top right corner up here. There should be an icon that pops up at the beginning of the video. But bottom line is, this will be like next video on this channel will probably be like a week and a half. But like I said, there will be vlogs up on my Vinny J channel after I get back from Minnesota. And like I said, my Vinny J channel will be on the sky in the top right corner. But yeah, so stay tuned for all my other videos. Stay tuned for my first. Stay tuned for my first Madden 23 videos, or for my first Madden 23 video, and for my other Madden 23 videos. And stay tuned for all my other videos, and obviously, and all my games in Madden 23, NHL 22, MLB The Show 20, MLB The Show 21, and MLB The Show 22. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, next episode, like I said, next video on this channel will be like a week and a half from now, and it will most likely be my first Madden 23 video. But obviously, you guys will find out for sure if it's going to be my first Madden 23 video when I post it in like a week and a half, or you'll find out for 100%. You'll find out for sure if my next video on this channel will be my first Madden 23 video or not, which at this point it's like a 95% chance it will be. But yeah, you guys will find out for sure when I post my next video in like a week and a half. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one, regardless of when that next video will be. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys, time for closing. Don't forget, if it's up to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know, I'm gonna see you in episode number 30 of this Minnesota Twins MLB The Show 20 Custom Franchise Series. See you in episode number 30. And eat all the bacon and go Twins, and see you in the playoffs.